And Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday met Shubhanshu Shukla at his official residence in New Delhi, marking a moment of pride for the nation. And during this meeting, they discussed a wide spectrum of subjects, including Shubhanshu Shukla's experiences in space, India's strides in science and technology, and the country's ambitious human spaceflight program, Gaganyaan. And Nilesh Desai, who is the director of Space Application Center, ISRO Ahmedabad, is joining us to throw light on this story. Thank you, Mr. Nilesh ji. What strategic opportunities does, Shukla's space mission open for future international collaborations, and also at the leadership level, because Prime Minister continues to, negotiate and talk with world leaders about India's space programs?
Yeah, so this endeavor of Shubhanshu Shukla on board International Space Station, albeit with the help of NASA and USA, has propelled India into a different league as far as human space flight activities are concerned. And this experience and exposure felt by Mr. Shubhanshu Shukla will go a long way in charting out our human spaceflight program, which is due to take a very giant leap in next couple of years. As all of you are well aware of, that we will have 3 unmanned flights scheduled in next 1.5 years, and followed by a crewed flight or a manned flight by December 2026 or early 2027. So this experience which Mr. Shubhanshu Shukla had on board International Space Station will go a long way in charting out or helping our Gaganyaan program.
Indeed. But Mr. Desai, do you see, space research catching on amongst the youth? Also the drive increasing in India's space ambitions? Of course, we have ambitions. Gaganyaan is next. We know we are talking about a space station goal as well in 2047.
Yeah, surely. So as all of you are well aware of, India is going to celebrate National Space Day on 23rd August, which is the remembrance 2nd anniversary of our landing on South Pole of our Indian Chandrayaan-3 lander. So taking it forward, all across we are celebrating this event this whole month at various places all across the country, and we have divided it into 7 different zones, and we are celebrating it by conducting various activities all across the country in various schools and colleges. So this will definitely win interest from various stakeholders, including students from schools as well as colleges, who are getting more and more interested with this foray of Shubhanshu Shukla into the space. It has already given impetus after the historic Chandrayaan-3 landing. So all in all,
yes,
there are exciting times ahead as far as space research and technology is concerned, and I'm sure that Indian youth, Indian students are really getting attracted to this very fascinating subject of space research and technology.
Mr. Desai, also Parliament suggests that, Shukla's mission, it has made India a Vishwa Bandhu, a friend of the world. What are your comments on that?
Surely. So as it was a mission which involved multiple countries, of course, and our collaboration with NASA and SpaceX has already strengthened the space activities. And of course, all of you are well aware that in 30th July this year, 2025, we launched NISAR, the NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar Space Observatory, which is one of the costliest satellite ever built in the world. And yesterday we have switched on our payload also, and we are getting very good data. And of course, we will be generating images out of the S-band SAR, which has been built by Space Application Center Ahmedabad. And you are going to hear a lot about this NASA-ISRO collaboration as far as radars are concerned. And this, again, Artemis Accord we have already signed. And now under this foray into the International Space Station by Shubhanshu Shukla, I am sure that it will open up more and more collaborative programs with NASA as well as various other spacefaring nations, which include Japan, European Space Agency as well.
We understand ISRO's leadership, and we are proud of ISRO's legacy. But what about the private sector participation in India's emerging space economy, sir?
Yeah, so India, as all of you know, our share in the world global space market is around 2%, not even 2%, it is 1.7%. So, as our Honorable Prime Minister wants that it should be at least increased to 5%, if not 10%. So, this experience with this International Space Station and the interest it has generated all across the country, not only among youths, students, but also under the private entities, private industries, which the Prime Minister wants that they should take part in a very large number into our space activity. So all in all, it will give a great boost to the space economy of this country. And I'm sure with the space reforms initiated by Honorable Prime Minister, we are going to have very good times as far as space business is concerned globally.
We'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Mr. Nilesh Desai, Director of the Space Application Center, ISRO, Ahmedabad. Thank you for joining us and throwing light on Shubhanshu Shukla's mission and what it does for India's space sector and space economy.